So this is kind of a follow-up video to a different one I did, which is a different figure from Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. This is the second figure I got, which is Gurren Lagann itself. So I talked about how I had seen the anime about 4 or 5 episodes and kind of stupidly stopped watching it, and then it got pulled from Netflix. So this is a figure, and I'm going to try and keep this short, but I have a lot to say about this figure. Some of it good and some of it not so good. And if I have to, I'll break this up into 2 videos. So here's the figure, and it's really, really a gorgeous figure. This is another one by RIOBOT or SENTINEL, and feels fantastic. You could feel the quality. This one is $350, so that's a lot of money for this figure. But there may be more going on with this figure than I perhaps have ever seen in any figure. It moves just about everywhere. The engineering on here is absolutely incredible and sometimes not incredible. So for a figure that, let me see, this is less than 8.5 inches tall, so it's not super big, but it's got fully articulated fingers, and not only are they fully articulated, but they move nicely. So that's pretty impressive. The ankles pull out. These little circular things on here, they turn around. I don't know if there's attachments yet. I haven't really fully explored this. This piece pulls down. There's just everywhere there's stuff going on with this figure. Now, what is the problem with this figure? Well, if you notice, there's no head on the figure. Here's the head. So why is the head not on the figure? So here's the instructions, and this is kind of why I avoid transforming figures, because I find them more trouble than they're worth. So there's the head, and it's able to transform. So here's the various steps to transform. It transforms into this final stage right here. And then the directions show all sorts of things, but among them, the attachment of the head on there. All right? And I can't get it attached. And this is always kind of my fear with these high-end figures, is for figures that are transforming, is that I get to a certain point and I cannot get past it. Now, if you look on here, there's kind of these 2 little raised areas on either side, and then, I don't know, does it clip in here or something? I cannot get it to stay in, no matter how hard I try. And I'm only willing to apply so much pressure for fear of damaging it, because the issue is that I can't read Japanese. So it says here, preparation before combining, drill head mode after deformation with head cover removed. And then it shows opening up these, it says here, removable, movable. So this is, well, it says removable. I don't know that this is removable, but it does open up. Okay. And then it shows on here, I hope this video is not boring. So that slides open, and then there's a little button on there. And it says there, lower the lever to release the lock. The body is automatically extended by spring forces. So I don't know if that has to do with attaching the head. Before, after, or if you're supposed to attach the head. I don't know if it looks correct the way I did this, but it's simply not snapping in. And so if I go in here and I open this up, it's really hard to do this with one hand. You know, I'm not going to be able to do it, but there is a switch in here. And I push down on the switch and nothing happens. Nothing. And I don't know why. I don't know what it's supposed to do. And it's kind of a mushy switch. It's not just a clicky switch. It's a bit mushy and it's not doing anything. And so my fear is I may never be able to attach the head. I can just kind of place it on there. And this is what I do with my figures. You know, I just display them, and then he's got this helmet that goes on, it snaps on over top of it. But there's a lot of things about this figure I can't seem to do. So if I go in here, so I managed to do all this, which was these side panels swing out, and then you can do some kind of manipulation with it. And I managed to do that. So you can see there that it's got, you push this piece down, and then you can swivel these areas out. And so I did that, managed to do that, and on his toes, so it shows here his toes, managed to do that. Then over here it shows, it looks like it's showing maybe that this panel moves down. There's the panel. I could not get it to move down. As hard as I tried, I could not get it to move down. And I'm not even sure what the point is of that. It also shows in here, I don't know what this is supposed to be showing. Arrow list. So it looks like maybe it's saying, I don't know, whether it's saying lift the arm up or whether it's saying you can pull the shoulder out. It doesn't seem to show it in there that it's being pulled out, but I tried to pull it out. It does not pull out. This does move, and this will lift up. But I don't know what this is trying to tell me. And this I couldn't get to work. This, yeah, you can move that, and what's the point? I don't know. I don't know whether it's just showing me different things that you can do. The elbows will certainly bend, so I'm not sure even what the point is of moving this piece down, whether it gives a little more bend or what. But it seems pointless. So then we have all, I mean, there's so much stuff on here. You could attach all of these drills and stuff, and tons and tons of things. You could put this flight backpack on him, and you could see all of these spikes that stick off. I have not done that. I don't know if I'm going to do that. But I'm going to be really disappointed if I cannot attach that head on there. But it just won't go on. I don't think it has anything to do with the button or anything else. Because I don't know what that would change in there so that it would go on. But it just, it feels like it should just snap in, but it's not. And it's kind of disappointing because it's a really lovely figure. There's a lot of weight, a lot of die cast. The plastic feels wonderful. There's so much movement in here. These little eyebrows or whatever move up and down. The figure kind of goes in a little bit. I mean, there's so much movement and motion and everything. And I just can't get that head attached. And, I mean, he's kind of got a head on his chest. So, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be the end of the world to pose it like that. Or to pose it simply with the, I don't know, the head sitting up there. It will sit up there, but it's not attached. So I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about this figure because there is a lot to like about this. The coloring on it is amazing. The engineering is possibly the best I've ever seen, except I cannot get that in. And there's certain things in there where I'm not sure what the point is of of these and what the instructions are trying to tell me, or what that button back there is supposed to be doing. It says, lower the lever to release the lock. There it is, lowering the lever. Unlock. The body is automatically extended. Okay. So there's the body in there. Yeah, I guess it is extended because, well, let's see. Yeah. I mean, it's you could see there the chin, quite a bit of the chin, whereas mine's kind of buried in there. So it feels like it should pop up, but it's not. So I don't know if I have a defective figure or what the heck the problem is. But this is my second RIOBOT figure, and the other one is also problematic. It's completely different. It is very much a transforming figure. I've never even shown that one because it was so problematic. It is really, really hard to transform. So anyway, that's... let's see here. That is Gurren Lagann. I guess this is Gurren Lagann itself. That's RIOBOT. RIOBOT is the company. That's why I think in my other review, my other discussion, I called it RIOBOT, not Sentinel, because I don't even see on here where it says Sentinel unless it's in Japanese. But anyway, beautiful figure, but a little bit disappointing. Gurren Lagann.